Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi is believed to be dead after a helicopter carrying him along with Iran's foreign minister and 7 members of his entourage crashed in northwest Azerbaijan while returning from the region after inaugurating a joint dam project. It is believed that the helicopter was part of a convoy of 3. This comes at a time when the West Asia has been racked with turmoil over the Israel-Gaza war, as well as rising tensions between Israel and Iran that we saw last month, where there were strikes between Israel and Iran. So this is what we know so far, that Raisi, Iran's foreign minister, along with 7 members of his entourage, were returning from northwest Azerbaijan, and due to heavy weather conditions, heavy fog, as well as the mountainous terrain of the region, the helicopter is believed to have crashed. In the last 24 hours, in fact, rescue forces were struggling to reach the region due to heavy fog and heavy weather conditions. And now Iranian state media has declared Raisi to be dead. Iran's supreme leader, Khamenei, who is responsible for taking the ultimate decisions in the country, has said that there will be no disruptions to Iran's state affairs. Raisi was traveling in a US-made Bell 212 helicopter. This is a helicopter that is often used for short-distance travel for government officials as well as other military officials. So here's what we know about Raisi. Raisi came to power in 2021, and since then tightened morality laws in Iran and also crackdown of dissent. However, Khamenei ultimately holds the decision-making powers in the country. Over the last 24 hours, many countries expressed their prayers for Raisi, for Iran, as well as their support for any rescue operations in the region. Azerbaijan, EU extended their support to help the rescue forces reach the crash site. In India, Prime Minister Modi has expressed his shock and sadness over the demise of Raisi and shared his heartfelt condolences and prayers to the family of Raisi and the other victims in the crash, and also shared his condolences to the people of Iran. This comes roughly 10 days after India and Iran signed a deal over the Chabahar port, which aims to connect India, North Asia, Central Asia to Northern Europe through Iran. So it will be interesting to see how things progress and how developments continue in West Asia. We will keep you updated with all the latest in this story as well as other stories from West Asia. This is Disha Bagchi reporting for NDT.